Executive presence, pillar number 1, gravitas. It's made up of these 6 elements. First element, performance under pressure. No surprise there. Decisiveness, okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? Integrity, emotional intelligence, reputation, and casting your vision. Welcome to Great Transition Strategies Monday Morning Stand-Up. 5 minutes to get your week off to a great start and potentially give you something to help make you a more effective leader. All right, gravitas, we talked about executive presence and the 3 pillars. Pillar number 1 is gravitas. Definition in the dictionary doesn't really give you a good feel for gravitas with a leader. Gravitas really is a feeling about that leader. And these are the elements that make up that feeling for you. So let's hit each one of them. First one, performance under pressure. And I have one test. So just like last week, think about someone who's really good with executive presence. Somebody say exudes executive presence. Think about them. Think about yourself. What do you need to do to get the executive presence you want? All right. So the first one, performance under pressure. I have one test for this one. And that test is when that individual is under pressure, do I go towards them or do I move away from them? That's it. It's easy. You know that person that's under pressure that you want to be around because they're calm, they're a good thinker, they think things through, and they're very reasonable. Then you have those other people who fly off the handle. That's my test. That's an easy one, right? Next one, decisiveness. The ability to make decisions. And for me, that is decisions in a timely manner, gather the information they have, making sure they're on time, and being clear about their decision. We've all been around those folks. More data, I need more data. Oh, I'm not sure, I'm not ready to make the decision. Oh my goodness, just making decisions so we can move forward. Decisiveness. How do you make decisions? Do you make them in a timely fashion based on the information you have and give your reason? This is why we're moving forward and we're gonna do it. Right. Now the next one, integrity. Some people will say that's candor. Other people say it's speaking truth to power. Integrity. Are you telling everyone around you, up, sideways, and down, are you giving them the straight story? This is what we're doing. This is what happened. Here's the investigation we're having. This is what's going on. This is what we're doing. People want to feel that they have all the right, that you're being completely open and transparent with them. And are you willing to speak truth to power? You can see with these first 3, gravitas, this is showing you as a leader. Number 4, this one, emotional intelligence. And I could actually take the 5 and put them in a box that's immersed in emotional intelligence, because this is really the how of how you do everything else here. So emotional intelligence, what is it? We know what IQ is, all right? So that's your overall smarts. But how about your smarts on the emotional side? Think of these elements. Think of yourself. Think of self-management, understanding yourself, being aware, and then managing your emotions, right? So I know my emotions, I'm aware of them, and I know how to manage them. When I'm angry, I'm able to keep a lid on it. When I'm frustrated, I'm able to not be, so people run away from me. Now think of others. Others' emotions. Can you read their emotions? Can you read the room? Do you understand what's going on? And management, can you manage yourself? Can you understand how those emotions are going to affect how you're going to manage? So it's really about self, understanding yourself and the emotions, and managing yourself, understand the emotions of others, and managing how you're going to react to them. Emotional intelligence, extremely important, and is really a driver of how well you're going to display gravitas. All right, next one, reputation. Your reputation gets in the room before you get there. So how are you managing your reputation? Lots of ways to do that. 1, do you know what it is? 2, how are you managing it? In today's world, people will say, well, maybe that's your brand. What's your brand? What is your reputation? How are you managing it? Do you give other people credit? Are you humble with your successes? Those kinds of things. Last one, casting your vision. Leaders have to cast the vision. This is where we're going. This is why we're going there. This is how we're going to get there. To be able to cast the vision to get those folks around you. So gravitas is made up of these 6 elements. It's going to depend, the way you execute these is how people are going to feel about you. Good thing is, every one of these things you could work on. If you're asking me, which one should I work on? My recommendation, think about self-awareness and emotional intelligence, because that affects every single one of them. Hope you found that helpful. See you next Monday morning, 8:30. Have a great week.